Hello and welcome to round 66 of the Flocking Geese's Mighty Career Mode in F123, and we're in Interlargos for this one in Brazil, for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. So it's two-parter. So part one is the sprint race, part two is the Grand Prix. We have no rival because we beat Charles Leclerc. We were asked by the marketing team, a rivalry, but they recommended both Ferrari drivers again, so fuck off. Literally, I've beaten them both. Yeah. This is my situation. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Look, everything is protected because they are all at risk, and we have 4 weeks left. Again, as I said in Austin, I'm not going for any upgrades for the powertrain until we are safe. So the end of season 3. The supplier upgrades are safe; they're not affected, but everything else is. It's a fucking piss take, this. Anyway, we qualified P1, about 8 hundredths of a second quicker, 8 tenths of a second, sorry, faster than Ocon. So almost a second faster. Russell qualified P4, so it should be a bit of an interesting start to the sprint. So let's get on with it, shall we?
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Goose lines up on pole position, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Perez, Verstappen, Sainz, Liam Lawson, Gasly, Bottas, Stroll, Williams, Hulkenberg, Joe, Tsunoda, Albon, Teo Porcher, Magnussen, Sargent, and Nick de Vries rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out.
We need a good result today if we want to catch Russell in the Drivers' Championship.
Yes, we do. We need to get the sprint race and the Grand Prix won in first place, and we're off already. The Goose gets a lightning start from the line. He is gone. He has just left the entire field behind him. He's just gone through the centre straight. The centre SS, sorry, centre. And then straight for the centre straight here. Look at it, he's just gone. Ocon and Russell on the Mercedes, they have been left behind with over 1 second by the Goose. Piastri P4, Leclerc P5, Norris, Lawson in P7, both Red Bulls 8 and 9. 10th is Carlos Sainz with Gasly, Bottas, Stroll, Williams, Albon, Joe passing Albon there. 15th and 16th is Magnussen, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Porcher, De Vries and Logan Sargent completing the rest of the grid in this sprint race with absolutely incredible start from the Goose. That's another thing we've been doing lately. Literally rocketing starts at the beginning of the race. Lawson's made a good place. He's P7. That means he gets 2 points if he gets 2 points by the end of the sprint race. 12 laps for the 50% session, and we're still a second in front of the two Mercedes here. Toto Wolff knows that he's in trouble. George Russell knows it as well, but they need to step up a game really. If they're going to challenge the Goose properly, they need to just give it to him. And we have a retirement already, and we're on board with a number 24. It's from Alfa Romeo, and that's not the best camera angle in the world, I must admit, from the camera people. But it's Joe Guan Yu. And yeah, he's out. That's not going to be good for him in the Grand Prix. And lap 5 now. Goose still well ahead of the field. Why are we slowing? Safety car. Safety car's out. That's why. 2-second lead's been gone. 2-second lead is gone. And we have another retirement. It's Carlos Sainz. But what happened? What caused him? What caused the safety car to go? Was it Sainz? Did Sainz trigger the safety car? Okay, we caught up with the safety car, but what happened? Okay, so we are on board with Carlos Sainz now, the smooth operator, as he's referred to. Behind, there's Liam Lawson fighting the 2 Red Bulls like a man. Get in! That's what we like. And he's slowing. And apparently this brings up the safety car. Now, I suspect, because Joe Guan Yu and Carlos Sainz both retired in Sector 2, that would bring up the safety car, because you've got multiple retirements in that same sector. So, that's a plausible. It's fair enough to suspect. Anyway, that's what's brought up the safety car. It should be a virtual one, but anyway, safety car's in now. It's going into the. It's in this lap at the end of lap 7. The Goose controls the pace, and he's off already. He's off with the ERS, the overtake button, and he's leaving them behind half a second now. Still trying to make a good getaway from the 2 Mercedes here. Going to lap 8, the Senna S's. Further on now, lap 11, because nothing happened after that. And Ocon is the first time we've actually had any fights with Ocon and the Mercedes this race, and the only fight we had really, because we're coming up the hill now to the DRS and the final corner in the final lap of the sprint race. And here comes George Russell. He's closing in, but can he do it? No! The Goose wins the sprint race here at Interlargos, just ahead of George Russell, who's only 1.105 seconds behind us, which is a positive result for us. George finishes second place, but it's all about the Grand Prix now.
So let's review the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Well, that wraps up sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Bit of an eventful sprint. And that was the last sprint of the season. And it ends with Carlos Sainz and Joe Guan Yu retiring. Lawson gains a place, which is good. And we finish first. We are 14 point. Oh my god, we're 40. If we win Interlargos now, we've done it. I'll have to calculate it. Hold on. Let me calculate. Let me get my phone and calculate it. Okay, so calculations. Even if we get 26 points, that'll bring us up to 323, and it would bring Russell up to 329 if he wins in second place. And if he wins in third place, that's 15 points. So that's 326. So effectively, he's got to finish below the. He cannot finish on the podium. It's going to be close, and it's going to be mental. But make sure you join us for the Grand Prix, which is tomorrow. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe to this channel and my main channel, Tico Sprinter, and we'll see you in part 2.